Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to help you complete all the primary and secondary of the objectives for Deus Ex The Conspiracy. We are in missions 5 and 6 and there are some confusing ones, man. So hopefully the videos do help you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out all my other guides. Here you go, man. So however you escape the cell, if you save Miguel or you let him die, doesn't technically matter, but we're going to start off right here in this little area because the map is very confusing. That's what we're going to talk about. So I'm going to let you know how to complete all objectives just by looking at the map here. Okay, so we are right here in detention. That is where we escaped. We are going to travel to the med lab over here, and that is where your brother's body is at, and we got to get some document or information from there. All right, we're going to travel back here to this little doorway, and then we're going to go back to the armory, and the armory is where all your stuff is at. All right, once we get all your stuff, we're going to travel back and we're going to go through the command center, and then we are going to go to the checkpoint, and that is how this video will go. So right after leaving your cell, you're going to travel straight, and this is a confusing part about the map. You're going to turn around and we're going to head to laboratories because we're going to go see your brother's body. Once you go to that area, you're going to talk to this doctor. You're going to travel down that hallway right there. Once you travel down that hallway, you're going to see some alligators. You could let the alligators loose, let them run rampage against everybody, and then they'll go back into the cage. Or you can just take care of everybody. You're going to travel over here, and this is where your brother's body is located. All you got to do is go to your brother's body, interact with it. It's just a sad picture there, man, just seeing your brother like that. Okay, all right, and now we're gonna head back to the way we came. Okay, we're gonna go, this is where we got captured. Now we're gonna go the other direction. We're gonna go to robot maintenance, and we gotta go to the armory and get all your stuff. Okay, so we're gonna travel there. You're gonna deal with all the enemies that are there. We are at armory. You're gonna see some big robots. Just try not to mess with any of them, sneak behind them. Hopefully you have the code now. Take care of this officer and then get your stuff. There's also a plasma gun upstairs there too. You can get that if you want. Search the area, get all your stuff. All right, so now we are back in detention where we got captured. Okay, so before we leave, because now we completed the objectives, almost all of them, we can leave. We're gonna go back into laboratories because there is a canister, an augmented canister and nanotech. All right, so once you clear out that area, because there's some people there too, you're gonna go up here and you're gonna want to go to like that science room over here. Okay, so unfortunately I cannot find the code for the science room. Hopefully you have the multi-tool and you could just hack it and then get your canister there. Okay, remember you need 10 of those in order to get 10 augmented canisters. All right, so now we're back in this little area. Now we're going to travel to the command center. Before we leave, we're going to talk to Jaime because Jaime has another canister for us here. Remember to scavenger the areas here. You're also gonna have to deal with your boss in a little bit. All right, let's get our canister. Let's go see Carter because Carter has an upgrade that we need for another trophy. Just talk to him. He's gonna say it's open. Go in, get your upgrade right there, and then deal with your boss, and then leave in the helicopter. It's funny too. You're expecting a lot of enemies when you come out. There's no one, bro. Let's move on to mission 6, guys. So there's a lot in this mission, guys. I'm gonna give you a heads up, man. This one was confusing. So if I do help you, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, but be warned, guys. Here we go. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start off with the primary objective. We're gonna go through this door here. We could either go up or go down. There's some stuff going down. If you want to search that, you go up. You go to the flight control decks. There's one on the left. There's one on the right. We're gonna have to go to each one right now. So we're gonna start over here on the left. Doesn't matter which way you start, and you're gonna hit this button right here. We gotta, I guess, unlock the weapons lock. Yeah, I pushed the top one. I don't know what I'm doing, but push the bottom one there. All right, we're gonna go to the other side of the hallway, and we're gonna do the exact same thing over there. You're gonna push there, and the weapons lock. You'll get this message here. So you're gonna head back where the helicopter was, and you're gonna look at that door, and you're gonna get a little bit of a surprise. Wait for it. There you go. Ooh. All right, so you go out through there. So you're actually in Hong Kong. Okay, so in Hong Kong, keep a mental image of this area here because you're gonna be here a lot. You're gonna be going to different places. We're gonna start off over here on the right, and we're gonna talk to this person here. This bald guy right here. I forgot the name there. So we're gonna talk to him. He's gonna let us know about Margie Chow, and we're gonna see whether she's a traitor or not. All right, so we're gonna head back to the area we just came, and we're gonna go down this road. We gotta go pay a visit to Margie Chow, and we're gonna find out if she took the dragon sword. It's all about a dragon sword here. So you could actually go visit Margie Chow in there, right there. You could go visit her, but no, there's no need to. Okay, we're gonna go to the back, and we're gonna break open because she does have the sword. There's a sword that she went in and took from someone, started a war there, and we got to get back the sword. So we're going through the back, and there's some lasers there. You need some multi-keys. You're gonna get visited by the maid that's just watching you, but won't necessarily like alert anyone, which is pretty cool, you know. She's like, yeah, man, I hate this Margie Chow. All right, so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna deal with the troops there, and we're gonna head out that door. It's the same area, same exact area. There is the sword there, and that is one of the primary objectives, is figure out what the sword is, and we're gonna go ahead and grab the sword. You could actually use the sword. It's actually pretty powerful too. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go back to this area, and remember this area right here, right? All right, and we're gonna go to Lucky Money. It is a club, and we're gonna have to let them know, hey man, we found the dragon sword. Margie had it this whole time. All right, so we're gonna go here to this area. All right, the only way to get to the main guy here is to go to the bar, which is go through there. All right, so you're gonna head to the bar, and you're gonna see this area. They're all friendly, so don't worry, don't fire at them or anything like that. You're gonna go out those doors, and you're gonna talk to the main guy and say, hey man, I got the sword, bro, here you go. It was Margie had the sword, you know. All right, they actually followed me, and then I kind of start chaos there. Don't interfere with any of the chaos, okay? We got to go back. We need to go talk to Gordon again. Okay, so we're here in the little area. You're going to go through those doors, and you're going to see the robot again. There you go. There's Gordon again. We're going to go need to talk to him. We're going to let him know what happened with the sword, and he's finally going to let us in. And we're going to go meet Mr. Tong. Mr. Tong is also primary objective. You're gonna go down. You're gonna go in the little building, and then you're gonna go kind of down to the basement area. You're gonna head through there, and then you're gonna find a little, dead end here. And you're like, where do I go? All right, there is a place where it opens up to meet Mr. Tong. We're gonna keep going down. There's another little secret area right there, and there you go. That's Mr. Tong, famous Mr. Tong with the primary objective that we need to meet. All right, he tells us to go down. I guess he's an examine us or something, and we got to go down right here. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have a little switch that's gonna kill us. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what we're doing. They're getting rid of that little kill switch there. All right, and we go back. Me and Mr. Tong again. It is a success. There you go. All right, and then we're gonna go back and forth, guys. All right, so we're back here at this area. All right, now we gotta go to this building here. Versalife? I think that's what they call it. Yeah, Versalife. All right. So we can talk to the secretary in the front. She's going to let us know the guy we need to talk to is in level 3. So we're going to head over to level 3. He's wearing all black, which is this dude right here. So you go ahead and talk to him. I'm not sure if you really need to, because there's a door in this little area that opens up. There you go. That door right there. I don't know if it opened up when I talked to him or if it was already open. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we got to go through this area here. You're going to see this globe with his hand. You can't miss it, man. This is where it gets a little confusing. All right, so right here. There is a little key here that we need to use the multi-tool. Use the multi-tool, trust me, because it gets confusing if you don't. It opens up this little underground section. All right, so we're going to head down to the little underground section. It's going to load up a little different map here, right here. All right, and I'm going to let you know exactly. We'll keep track of that. We're going to have to come back to that. That is a primary objective right there, okay? And level 2 access, we can't access that, so don't even try. Not yet, at least. There you go. That little, we're going to come back to that. That's our primary objective, but I'm going to show you where the canister are in the back, okay? They're the Barrett. Don't even worry about that. We're going to come over here. So I'm going to show you exactly where you need to go, because if not, you'll get really confused here, because, man, I was lost. All right, we're going to head down here. We're going to get some canisters. That's what we're doing. We need some canisters for the argument. And yes, you're going to use that computer right there. You're going to hack it, and it's going to open up the canisters that we need. Remember, we need 10 of them for a trophy. That's what we're trying to do. I went ahead and hacked that. I'm not sure if you needed to with the multi-key, but I did it. But there you go. There's a canister there, and then there's another one I couldn't pick up because I guess I already had it. All right, and then I went back to this little area I told you about. Like, we gotta go back. That's where we get our primary objective. We're gonna hit that switch. We're gonna take us up, and then there is a computer up there for our primary objective. All right, go ahead, and I think we have the code. Yeah, we have the code for this one. If not, we could hack it, and we gotta deliver the sword information. You know. All right, so then from here we gotta take off, because now they will start attacking us here. So be aware. We're gonna go back. I think we're gonna go back and see Mr. Tong. Hopefully you remember where Mr. Tong is located at. So we gotta take off. Okay, don't get too involved with all the fighting. Just, you know, just run. All right, so remember, we're leaving. We're going back to see Mr. Tong. He is located over here. Remember, Gordon is here. Oh, no. Yeah, we got to go to the temple. Sorry about that. Yeah, we got to go to the temple. That's where Mr. Tong is at, actually. He's here at the temple. But it's right by Gordon, where Gordon was usually at. All right, there you go. All right, so then after that, they tell us, hey, let's get together for some drinks at the Lucky Money, and we're going to do that secondary objective. All right, you go back to Lucky Money, and you're going to go to the bar, because the bar is where they are at to complete that secondary objective. There you go. My good friend, let me express my gratitude. Let me get you some beer. Bam, secondary objective. All right, so now we're going to come back. And yeah, I think now we got to go see Mr. Tong. Mr. Tong is always here. He's not a drinker. All right, so Mr. Tong is here. And he's going to send us back in a little while, man. We're going to keep going back. I'll tell you, dude. This was a hard one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, man, if I'm helping you out. All right, he tells us there's a back way. So we're going to go here to the back way, Canal Road. We're going to go down here. All right, there's two ways to go. There's a left and there's a right. We're going to head to the right first because there is an augment canister over here. No, I'm sorry. There's an upgrade. All right, so you swim down. Remember, you could upgrade your swimming. You're going to need a rebirth to breathe more, or just take up some live. I don't know. So think about what you want to do to get to this left area. Okay, the other side has a weapon modification if you want to get it. Okay, but we're here for this upgrade. That's what we want. We want the upgrade. Turn on my light. There you go. We need that AUG UPG. That is for another trophy. If you get that to level 4, bam, trophy should pop, and that is why we need that upgrade. And then you can rewind if you didn't like what you upgraded, and then change it up to something else. All right, so now we're going back the other way to Canal Road, opposite direction, and we're gonna go here in this area. I'm gonna have to lockpick it. We're gonna have to lockpick it or throw it a bomb, whatever you want to do to get that place opened. All right, and then you're gonna have to kind of travel to this little area here, and we're gonna have to use a multi-tool to get this door open. All right, so once we use a multi-tool, don't even bother going that way, man. It's confusing. I'm telling you, if you want to go ahead, go be my guest, man. I'm telling you, we've already been through that area. All right, so now we need to find this computer. All right, we hit the switch, and then we're gonna go down here. I went ahead and hacked the alarm, so I don't have to worry about any of that. I killed the scientist there. I hacked that computer right there. Opened up this little area, and then I'm gonna go over here and open up these little, I guess, cages where they had the canisters at. There's some canisters in the back. Those right there. We went ahead and open them up right now, so that we get those canisters. There was one canister I could not pick up because I already had it. So be aware. Get the canisters. Get whichever ones you need. Pick them all up if you can. And then we're gonna head over here to this area. We're gonna go down to the very bottom here. There's a ladder right here. Bam. We need to go down to the very bottom. We need to blow up that area. I'm going to show you how to blow that up. So head down to the very bottom. You're going to find a surprise guest. Margie's back. And she's going to try to kill you. You got to blast her before she does. All right, I was a little lost here. To be honest, I was lost here for a little while. I couldn't figure out how to blow this thing up. I was throwing bombs at it. I was shooting at it. And then I realized, like, bam, there's a place right here that opens up that I got to blow it up like this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use the code. Blow it up. And then it opens up a little area here at the bottom. So we're going to go back, man. We have to go see Mr. Tong again, man. We're going to head to the sewer area. And we got to go back see Mr. Tong. You should know where Mr. Tong is at by now, man. Okay? He's here. All right, then from here, decide what you want to do before you leave. Replenish your health, your energy. And then we head out the helicopter. And bam, you go ahead and get your trophy, guys. Okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Look out for the next video. I'll see you in the next one.